It says that we're live now. My apologies, I don't know if the internet crashed or it says we're live.
Okay. All right. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice.
And justice for all.
Now declare this meeting. We have a quorum.
Talking about the side-eye. Thank you for the side-eye. I appreciate that.
On our auxiliary meetings, we have this great big long thing we have to do because it's our forgotten country, and it's like a gazillion sentences and it's getting mixed up. Okay, we have a quorum. Our utility report, Adam cannot make it.
Did you guys want to vote on his quote?
Yes. He's got a quote of 600, what?
625.
You have to quote in front of you.
625.
65.
Okay.
Is that utility supply?
Right, right. I know he feels it's on this, but if he actually needs it, he needs to know he can go get it. I'm gonna entertain a motion to.
Make a motion to approve if Adam feels that he needs it.
Okay.
I'll second that.
Okay. It's been motion to accept this $625.65 quote. Is there any discussion?
No.
All in favor? Aye. Opposed? No? Okay, motion carried. If he needs it.
That's not complete.
I would say though, I would like to make a note on this. So far, there are no complaints.
No,
There's-
I've turned it all in, it's necessary.
No complaints, no issues?
No
For the
issues.
ADA?
Yeah.
Sounds fantastic.
Yeah.
I turned in the new addresses that Kim gave me and everything, so everything's good.
Okay.
Oh, I do need to know, are you carrying insurance on those properties? The new addresses that you gave me.
I'd have to look at our policy. I think, were they dropping the jail? I'd have to look.
I heard that at one time.
Okay. Well, let
That's
me,
why we were talking about trying to find ways to sell that stuff because we're not gonna be able to cover it.
well, let me know later. Later on, anytime. It just asked and I just said unknown.
Yeah,
for
the
now.
jail building itself isn't gonna be able to be covered.
No, no.
They're gonna drop it, if
Okay.
they haven't already.
Alright.
The structure itself is property covered.
I'll have to get details, because the last thing that I had was that they were not going to cover that because of the structure on it.
Alright.
So that would make it to me that there's nothing covered, my understanding.
Next.
So I think we're gonna have to contact other coverage.
We're not gonna be able to get it.
I know.
If Jordan Bach can't cover it, nobody can.
I don't know, that's what I'm thinking. That's scary. Milestone contacted me
Yeah, we covered all that in the work session.
Oh, okay. Let's get these taken care of. We've all reviewed the minutes. I entertain a motion to adopt the minutes.
A second.
Okay, it's been moved and seconded to adopt the minutes from the February.
Are we waiving the reading?
Yeah, we're moving the reading and to adopt them. Is there any discussion?
No.
All in favor to adopt these?
Aye.
Okay. It's been moved and seconded to adopt these minutes that are approved. That was just terrible. Okay,
AP voucher?
wait a minute. I'll get these signed before we forget it.
I've got a notice that says our internet connection's going in and out, so I don't know how much we're getting and how much we're not, but
Give that to her while we're signing.
We have our AP vouchers that's written here for February and March, and we've reviewed all the bills, so we entertain a motion to accept both of these.
I'll make a motion.
Okay,
I'll second.
it's been moved and seconded to approve these two vouchers. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
when you guys sign the minutes, did you sign both pages, the work session and the minutes?
Yes.
Yes.
The next item would be that resolution for the hazard mitigation plan. I just used the counties as a template, correcting the typos and errors to make it our own.
You okay?
Who's that number one?
We already talked about that in
What
the
kind of
work session.
Yeah, we're fine. All right, resolution 2026-1. This is to adopt the Greene County Hazardous Mitigation Plan. And be resolved by the Town Council to adopt the mitigation plan dated October 2025. While content related to the town may require revisions to meet the plan approval requirements, changes occurred after adoption will not require the council to re-adopt any further iterations of the plan. Subsequent plan updates, though, following the approval period for this plan will require separate adoption resolutions. Now, do you girls have any questions on this resolution?
No.
No.
Alright, then what we're going to do, if you want to approve this, we can approve it, and therefore, we can waive the next two readings if we want.
So waive the reading and approve the
Now,
motion.
this is the reading,
I make a motion to waive the reading.
okay?
I'll
For the
second
next
it.
two. Okay, approved and seconded to, motion and seconded to waive the next two readings of this ordinance, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. We'll entertain a motion to adopt this resolution this evening.
I'll make the motion.
I'll second.
Moved and seconded to adopt this resolution 2026-1 for the mitigation plan. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carried.
I will scan that in and send it to our EMA director.
Okay. So it's easy to just slip it over there.
Yeah, it is.
We're ready for the top line on the last page of your list.
You working? Okay.
There, in that pile in front of you, Margaret, is a copy of the note he wrote, his original note, and the meter report showing the usage. And I did call him the very next day that,
And he was saying that you did not.
he said that it took me 10 days to call him after I knew about his leak, but I reminded him that when I called him, I did tell him that Gary read him the day before, and my phone log indicates the same thing. However, he did have a leak. He did fix it as quickly as possible during cold weather, so
So,
I would think that we would, I personally think we should cut both those instances of his bills in half. He's not asked us to knock it down to the minimum, which is what their normal usage is. He's asked for it to be cut in half, which is still really significant bills. But that's up to you guys, if you guys agree to do that.
I'll make a motion.
to cut these two bills in half.
Mm-hmm.
I'll second it.
Moved and seconded to cut these two bills in half. Is there any more discussion on this?
No.
Okay, all in favor? Aye. Opposed? No. Motion carried to cut these bills in half.
One bill will be reduced to $85.07, and the other will be reduced to $88.02,
Okay.
plus applicable tax.
Right.
That's just water usage.
Okay.
The last thing will be the Progressive Club banner.
And the festival.
Well,
Okay.
that's correct. I apologize. The next to last one.
Yeah. All right, Progressive Club's wanting to put a banner for the 250th celebration of the United States of America. When this one says 250th anniversary, 1776 to 2026. Isn't that amazing? They're wanting to put it across the town hall, right?
Do you know what date they're gonna intend to do that?
No.
Probably sometime in July. Or
Probably,
before
yeah.
July.
I have no problem with it.
I don't either. So,
I'll make a motion to approve it.
I'll second it.
it's been moved and seconded to approve the Progressive Club to attach this banner to the town hall. Any more discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. We'll let them, do you want us to do, will you let them know, or?
I'll just reply to her text. I'll take care of it.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Just a note, Steel Spring, this is gonna be our third year, the 3-year contract with our provider, so,
City pest control.
yeah, city pest control, right.
And it should start back up sometime in May on Wednesdays every other week.
Do we foresee a problem with him signing a new contract?
Our new contract will have to be reviewed next year. This is the continuation of our
Of the third year?
third year.
Mhm.
Okay.
Mhm. From my understanding, they're able to purchase supplies
36 months at a time.
36 months at a time, and then by the time that rolls around, you know the price is gonna go up. So we'll have to see what they come up with next year, and if we'll have to go for quotes or anything like that.
They typically get with us in March for any price increases.
Mhm.
Okay.
And we did receive the proof of insurance again. All right. Next, we have a Newberry Festival closure request. And these are the streets listed. 6 from Broad, from Highway 57 to Section, and Walnut Street from 57th Street. There will not be a parade this year. And they're also requesting any donation for promotion if applicable.
What about car show?
What?
Car show?
I have no idea.
That'll be all in the events. This is just requesting to close the roads for the event.
Mm-hmm. So we're gonna need 2,
Oops.
yeah, first of all, we need one for the street, and you're gonna move, someone's gonna have to move to,
I abstain.
no,
I'll make a motion to approve.
okay, you're making a motion,
Mhm.
you've moved to,
Close the streets.
okay, you abstain,
Abstain.
I approve for closure of the streets,
You second?
uh-huh. A second. Angel abstained. All in favor, aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried that they can close these streets. So do they close them on a Friday, Thursday, or Friday?
Friday evening.
Friday evening?
What are the dates for that?
August 14th and 15th.
Okay.
The festival will only be running on the 15th, but we'll be putting vendors in on the
Right.
evening of the 14th.
And that's the closure too.
So the trucks and people can get
Right,
in and out?
right.
Okay.
Alright. Do we usually make a donation to this camp?
We usually pay the water bill.
Oh yeah, we do. Well, we'll continue to do that anyway.
Are we not allowed to make a different donation?
We have the promotion of town fund. If we would like to do, that's the fund we typically do things with if we're asked.
Okay. Well, we've been asked, so what
So-
can we do?
Can we afford any more camp?
Sure.
Do you have an amount that we can approve?
$50, $100? I know we're gonna pay the water.
We'll pay the water bill out of it, which will be $33.70.
That's not bad at all.
And then if we wanna, I mean, I don't know if $100 would help you or not.
I do request that we keep in mind that we support the Progressive Club out of that fund for the Santa.
Yes, we'll still have money to pay Santa out of that. We paid them
Right.
150 out of the Santa. That's in December.
Correct.
Mhm.
I just wanted to keep
Make
the
sure.
council in mind of that.
Mhm.
If I'm not mistaken, I believe we appropriated $1,000 this year.
It's in the, and we never know what's gonna come up.
No, we don't.
Can we do $100?
I wouldn't see why we couldn't.
Okay.
Alright, let's do that. I'll make a motion to donate 100.
I abstain.
I second it. Been moved and seconded to donate $100 to the Newberry Festival.
Yep.
Okay.
Aye.
All in favor, aye.
Aye.
I approve too. Motion carried. We will send them $100 and pay the water bill.
Thank you.
And you're welcome.
And then you say that Santa comes out in December.
We do that for the Progressive Club. We're just
Right.
saying that that's out of that $399 fund.
Yeah.
We typically appropriate $1,000 every year for promotion of town.
Okay.
I actually used to send Christmas cards out of that fund, but nobody seems to send Christmas cards anymore.
Angelus needs to go with Andrew and stuff.
Do you have any other business?
I'm not aware of anything else.
Any other? I'd entertain a motion to adjourn.
I'll make a motion.
I'll second. All in favor, aye.
Aye.
Opposed? No. Meeting is adjourned. I've got 6:23.
Our next meeting is scheduled for Monday, May 4th, work session beginning at 5 p.m.
Yes,